Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
Delhi AQI falls further, toxic air sets off alarm bells ahead of winter. Hindus beaten at Canada temple by Khalistani leader says red line crossed. India and China made some progress in this engagement, says External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. Crushed terror outfit, says LG to DGP after Srinagar grenade attack. Hi, this is Khushi Chauhan and you're watching Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world. Let's hear the news in the super fast mode. Delhi's air quality touched a new low as many areas like Anand Vihar reported an AQI of 600 and above, the worst this season so far. Meanwhile, the overall air quality in the national capital stood at 317 as of 8 am on Monday. The recent attack on the Hindu Sabha temple in Canada's Brampton by Khalistani extremists witnessed widespread condemnation by Canadian politicians. The Indian government also condemned the attack on Hindus at a temple, adding that the Canadian authorities had been requested well in advance to provide strong security measures for these events. India and China have made some progress in this engagement, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said, describing the development as a welcome step. His comment comes days after Indian and Chinese troops completed disengagement at two friction points at Dem Chowk and Dispang Plains in eastern Ladakh. The Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha spoke to DGP Nalin Prabhat and senior officials of the security agencies on grenade attack in Srinagar. He directed the security officials for an effective and forceful response to punish the terrorists and their associates. Manoj Jarange Patil, who had launched an indefinite fast demanding reservation for the Maratha community, has backed out of the Maharashtra polls and requested his candidates to withdraw their nominations. The major U-turn by the Maratha quota activist comes a day after he said that he would back 10 to 15 candidates in the November 20 polls. The 2024 US presidential election is shaping up to be a nail-biter, with Democrat Kamala Harris and Republican Donald Trump locked in a tight battle. With a day to go for polling, both Harris and Trump are at the center of global attention. However, both face different political landscapes in the closing days of the 2020 election. The Anees Bazmi directed horror comedy Bhool Bhulaiya 3, led by Kartik Aaryan with Vidya Balan, Madhuri Dixit and Tripti Dimri, has seen solid results in the opening weekend, as early estimates indicate a three-day business in the range of 96.00 crore rupees to 97.50 crore rupees. On Aishwarya Rai's birthday on November 1, fans couldn't help but notice that neither Amitabh Bachchan, Abhishek Bachchan nor Shweta Bachchan publicly wished the actress. The silence from her in-laws and husband sparked a stir online, leaving netizens confused and some even irked by the lack of acknowledgement for Aishwarya's special day. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.